What's good? What's good? It's your boy, And eventually we came through to give y'all another today. Welcome to the Academy. Welcome to the Create Academy. If you're new, thank you for joining. We talk about a lot here, from religion to health, mental health, finances, tutorials, workshops, all of that. So if you're somebody that's looking to widen your talents, then welcome to the academy. We will make sure that we shine and help you mold every gift that God has gave you, because He gave you two gifts. You need to make it four. Don't If He give you one gift, don't hide that gift and be stingy with that gift. He gave you these gifts for you to go out here and work and bless people and multiply your gifts. And if you don't believe me, that is in the book of Matthew. It's in the book of Matthew, chapter 25. Check it out. All right. So, man, we're coming here today. For all y'all that has been here, we come and we break stuff down. We ain't gonna hold you too long because we know time is precious, though. But we will get the word out today. God woke me up at like, rewind. I seen a video about, if you getting, and y'all tell me if y'all can relate, but if are some of you waking up like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. just randomly? If so, comment. Let me know what you're going through. But I've been waking up 3, 4, and yes, I know why I wake up. And when I wake up, I do a prayer, I pray, and I go back to sleep. But I seen a video the other day about if God wakes you up, you waking up at 3, 4 in the morning. That's God, waking you up to have that special meeting. Even when Jesus woke up when nobody else was awake, and he went and prayed. There's something sacred about when God wakes you up at 3 to 4 in the morning, like a special meeting that he's trying to have with you. And you wake up and you go drink something to drink, and you go back to sleep. You just canceled the meeting for the day. Thank you. God is trying to have a meeting with you. Yes, it's when you're asleep, but when God say jump, you need to jump. You see what I'm saying? It's like when God called many, only a few will answer. Here's what he's talking about right here. He's trying to have a certain special meeting with you 3, 4 a.m. in the morning, and all you do is wake up, roll over, look at your phone, go back to sleep. So this morning, I woke up, and it's crazy because I seen that, and then this morning I wakes up at like 3, and instantly I already knew what time it was. Now, when I first woke up, I did what I always do. I did a prayer, and I sat there and prayed for a good minute. But then, as I was praying, I just something, I ain't gonna say something. As I was praying, God led me to read the rest of the book of Matthew, because, like I said, we've been reading the book of Matthew in Bible study, and stopped at like 18. So I read ahead to like 22. So this morning it was like, go ahead and finish it. So woke up, got right, and finished the book of Matthew. Yo, When I tell you the book of Matthew, like a movie, as I was reading this, it's just like I was seeing a whole movie. I felt like, that gif or that meme where Michael Jackson was sitting there eating the popcorn. That's how I felt when I was reading this. And it's like 4 in the morning, and I'm like, it feel like I'm watching an episode of Power or something. I'm reading this. Y'all, if you haven't opened up the Bible, I have to say thank you to Destiny and thank you to Keisha. God bless y'all. Because before we start having these Bible studies, I was in and out the Bible. I was trying to read the Bible. Like I had read Psalms, I had read Proverbs and Book of Revelations, but I haven't read Matthew. And when we started Bible studies, they were saying the best chapters to start out is Matthew. And man, I understand why we started in Matthew. Thank y'all. Because boy, y'all watching this, please go read the book of Matthew if you haven't read it yet. And if you have, comment below what you think. Because this book right here, this chapter right here is to me one of my favorite chapters in this whole Bible. For right now. Said we all learning, we growing together. Jesus predicted this. He told the disciples when they was gonna get him. So let me just tell y'all how I started. At this point, Jesus had went and was preaching at the temple. And the governor and all of these people was planning on how they could arrest and kill him. So after a while, they didn't want to. They was plotting to get him at the Last Supper, at the feast. But the governor was like, nah, because that's gonna cause like a riot. Like that's gonna cause so much trouble between the people. Like people gonna go crazy. Let's not do that. So as time goes on, Jesus takes his disciples and they go and they eat. So Jesus takes the bread and he blesses it and he gives it to everybody. Said, "This is my body." And he takes the cup and said, "This is my blood, drink it." And they all drank it. Now, after that, Jesus said, out of 12 of y'all, one of y'all will betray me. Let's back up. Before this feast, Judah had went to meet with the governor. Judah was one of the disciples. He went and met with the governor. And he said, "Hey, how much money y'all trying to offer to turn in Jesus?" They gave that man some coin. He said, "Bet. I'll keep you posted." Fast forward back to the feast. Jesus said, out of 12 of y'all, one of y'all gonna betray me. Everybody was like, "Well, you can't be talking about me. Can't be talking about Judah." Come out his mouth. "You can't be talking about me." And Jesus looked at him. And then Peter comes and like, "You can't be talking about me, God. I mean, you can't be talking about me, Jesus." Jesus looked at him like, "I tell you, for you will deny me 3 times before the rooster cluck." and I'll die for you. I'll die with you, matter of fact. He's like, okay. So after that, they went to, you know, in the midst of that, he told the parables, but we're going to put that in the next video. Went through the parables. He told them the signs that they would have at the end time. He told them also that if someone comes to y'all, it's for y'all too. Jesus told them if somebody, there's going to be plenty of signs a false prophet comes. But the way you're going to be able to tell a false prophet is if somebody come and say, hey, we have the Messiah in here. Hey, we have the Messiah over here. Hey, there's the Messiah in there. Hey, the Messiah is over in here. If anybody speaks like that, then they are talking about the Antichrist. Because Jesus said, when I come back, praise God, when I come back, it's going to be like lightning hitting the east, and you're going to be able to see it from the west. Everybody going to see when I come back. When I come back, it's going to be on that cloud when I come back. So how can you put something so great in a room? You saying, oh, we have the Messiah in here. How can you put something so great, but when I come back, it's going to be like lightning. Wow. Hit this side of the state, hit this side of the world, but you're going to be able to see it all the way. So when he come back, everybody going to know when he come back. So how can you hide when he come back and say he's in here? Hey, come see the Messiah. He's in here. False prophet written all over it. Because when he comes back, we all will know. The same way the trumpet will blow. And then we go. All right. So after we're going to speak about the parables. We're going to say that for the next video. He told them some parables. The wise and foolish virgins. And the example of the talents. Finish all these sayings. And it came to pass when Jesus had finished all these sayings, he said unto his disciples, yea, know that after 2 days is the feast of the Passover, and the Son of Man is betrayed to be crucified. Yeah. He said, this night before the cock crows, thou shalt deny me 3 times. So Peter said unto him, Though I should die with thee, yet will I not deny thee. Likewise also said all the disciples. Then come Jesus with them into a place called Gethsemane, and said unto the disciples, Sit ye here, while I go and pray yonder. And he took with him Peter and the 2 sons of Zebedee, and began to be sorrowful and very heavy. Then he said unto them, My soul is exceeding sorrowful, even unto death. Tarry thee here and watch with me. And he went a little further and fell on his knees and prayed, saying, O my Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as thy will. So after he told Peter that, hey, you're going to deny me 3 times before the chicken cluck. Then they went off into this place where he started feeling, the hour, that final hour that he'd been warning his disciples about, that he was going to get betrayed and he was going to get handed over to the sinners and they was going to crucify him. That final hour is now here. And he's starting to feel it. He's starting to get nervous. He's starting to sweat. Yes, as you just heard me say, he started getting nervous. And he took with him Peter and the two sons of Zebedee, and began to be sorrowful and very heavy. Then said unto them, my soul is exceeding sorrowful, even unto death. Tarry ye here and watch with me. And he went a little further and fell on his face and prayed, saying, O my Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as thy wilt. So even when Jesus knew what was about to happen, it was still troubling him. And he even went and praying to God, praying to God, praying to God, because he knew what he knew. And in several times he said, this has to happen. It gotta happen. It gotta happen. So after that, he went out and he seen that they had fell asleep. And he came unto the disciples and found them. I'm gonna read it out so y'all don't think I'm playing. He found them asleep and said unto Peter, what? Could you not watch with me 1 hour? Watch and pray that you enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. Basically saying, dog, man, I asked y'all to sit here and watch out for me and pray for me because y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what's about to happen. And y'all fell asleep. He went away again for the second time and prayed, saying, O my Father, if this cup may not pass away from me, except I drink it, thy will be done. And then he came back out to Peter them, and guess what? Ahab fell asleep again. And he left him, and he went away, and he prayed the third time, saying the same words. And then he went back to him a third time and said, sleep on now and take your rest. Behold, the hour is here. Is here. And the Son of Man has been betrayed into the hands of sinners. Rise, let us be going. Behold, he is at hand that doeth betray me. And in the middle of that man speaking, here comes Judah walking up with all these soldiers with swords and stuff. Capture Jesus. Judah was the one that betrayed him. He already told him. He knew. And then Judah, and then he even said, the one that betrayed him, you might as well not even be born because this is going to, your punishment is going to be so that if you betrayed the Son of God, how did that feel? You betrayed the Son of God. How do that feel? Jeez. Go back to the feast. The fact that he even still let Judah eat and drink, then said, hey, you going to betray me? I already know I already know who's going to betray you. And then you came out your mouth and said, yeah, it ain't going to be me. And then you walk up and you tell the guard, say, the one that I kissed, that's the one to take. And you walk up and greet Jesus and kiss him. Now, if I'm not wrong, is that evil spirit right there? Where did he kiss him? Did he kiss him or did he hiss him? Let me know in the comments. I don't know. But from there, they took him. We're going to end that video right here, and we're going to continue on the next video. But I just wanted to go over that with y'all. This is part 1, and we will finish it up. So if y'all haven't before we get to part 2, make sure y'all dive deep into the book of Matthew and read it. I'm telling you, it is a movie. I'm telling you, this is better than any show that you can even watch out here. This and it's real. Book of Matthew. Y'all check it out. We're gonna be back for part 2. We got to come back for part 2. All right? 'Cause I don't want this video to last too long, because I know y'all working on break or supposed to be working, but you're wasting time. So go back to work. But when you get off, you make time for God. And when you have an off day, you better make time for God. All right? It's your boy, John Adventure. Thank y'all for watching for so long. And as I always say, welcome to the Academy. All right? Stay prayed up, man. Y'all stay grateful for the small things. All right? We'll be back. And in the meantime, wear your crown.